Hey there, Aquarius! Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your mid-month, mid-February reading. We're going to see what is happening or coming through for you for the rest of the month of February. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so today is my birthday, and I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate it but to be here with all of you. So thank you all for showing up, for tuning in. You can definitely hit the like button to let me know or to tell me happy birthday. You can also donate. Down in the description box is a link to donate. Buy me a cup of coffee, buy me a new carded deck of cards. That made sense. Or what have you. Yes, we are going to dinner, having a little get together, and it's going to be so much fun this evening. But I wanted to be here with all of you to share a little bit of my birthday celebration before that. Also, for all of you Aquarians that are having birthdays in, the last couple days or the next couple days, since how we are right on the very end of Aquarius season, happy birthday to you as well. Let's go ahead and check in, see what is coming through for you Aquarius. For the rest of February, we've got one card each here. We're going to see if they go together or kind of how they work. All right, so your first card out here is empowerment. So some of you are really moving into the stage of feeling empowered with your life. Some of you may actually be like looking at the way that you're doing things, the way that you're identifying, the way that you're labeling, the way that you're believing in things, that sort of thing. And you may be noticing or realizing that there's a potential that it's not really empowering you, that it's really actually working against you. So some of you may be really beginning to pay attention to kind of how you're identifying, how you're tagging yourself, and you may be noticing that you may be kind of tuning into or putting yourself in certain places that kind of come across or make you feel or identify you or tag you in kind of a sometimes negative light. And so you're really paying attention to that here at the end of February, and you're turning that around. You're creating a new identity or tagging yourself differently or reframing to your advantage, which is beautiful. Aquarius, remember, you believe yourself. So if you're talking down to yourself, about yourself, identifying with things that, and by identifying or tagging yourself with things, this is like putting labels on yourself and then really focusing or tuning into them. Now, I'm not, saying that some of these may not exist or what have you, but if you're, saying that you're super skinny or you're super heavy or whatever all the time and really tuning into that, that isn't assisting or benefiting you in any way to move in an opposite direction, if that is what you are looking for, because you're so focused on that you continue to create that or pull that in. Hopefully that makes sense, that you understand what I'm putting out there. But it's time to really empower yourself, move into a direction, repackage or reframe the way that you're looking at yourself, the way that you're talking to yourself, the way that you're seeing things, to create a superpower within yourself, right? You can be thin, but potentially, or skinny. The word skinny keeps coming up in my mind's eye. You can be skinny, but that doesn't mean that it's not attractive, right? You could change it into your superpower and be like a supermodel kind of thickness, right? Depending. Now, we don't want to get into any like negative cognitions or what have you heard either, but you want to work in this, right? If you have, if you're super hyper, right? Use that to your benefit. A lot of times when we have more energy, we get more done. So, all right, moving into this place of empowerment over the next couple of weeks. You know, you're putting yourself, for some of you, you're putting yourself into or under a negative spell with these kind of tags or identifying as or labeling yourselves as a certain way. So you're moving away from that. You're reframing, repackaging into this beautiful energy of identifying positively or creating a positive tag, positive identity, positive labels around yourself that is really empowering here at the middle and end of February. But you don't stop there, you continue, and that actually creates this huge shift in your life, Aquarius, where you're feeling as if this is still the first card out here, where you're feeling as if you are really creating your life, creating how you're showing up or who you're being, and it's all because you realize here in this moment, Aquarius, that you believe yourself. So what you're telling yourself, how you're identifying, how you're labeling, how you're tagging yourself is what ends up coming out to the world. So when you can shift that, when you can change that, when you can get yourself out of that kind of negative spell that you might have put yourself under, then you are empowered to create a new identity, new tags or labels that actually benefit you. Okay, let's see what else you have here. You also have heart chakra, your earthly issues, survival, physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, shelter. So some of you are looking into or working with your root chakra, which is gorgeous. Some of you maybe, and that can come in right here with this. I have are keywords that go with that. And also, you know, really moving into this energy of movement, of walk, of dance, getting yourself moving. So, what are you like shifting your potential affirmations or the words that you're using towards I have everything I need, or right, is it positive, uplifting, empowering, or is it not? Notice how you are tuning into that during the rest of the month. And then you also have the Knight of Cups coming in here, which is gorgeous energy. This Knight of Cups energy is really tuning into and being imaginative and creative with how you empower yourself. Sometimes we get into little ruts and we just kind of do the same thing over and over, and it's just easier to talk to ourselves a certain way or to look at ourselves a certain way and not get creative or move into our imagination where we can create what it is that we want our life to look like, how we want our body to look, right? You can look up on Google, find mentors that talk about all of this, Aquarius. So do that, right? Do that if you have any questions. But there's so much power that you have that when you begin to shift, to reframe, to kind of reprogram, if you will, yourself and move into kind of this creative or imaginative energy where you are creating your life, even if it's within your thoughts, because what we believe ourselves, again, here, Aquarius, so what we see on the inside is mirrored on the outside. Gorgeous energy for this last couple of weeks of February moving forward. Now, also, some of you are really going to be moving into your willpower. This is an interesting energy, at least from my personal opinion. We can have, do, and be anything. Sometimes we need to have a little bit of willpower. For me, this actually moves into this energy of kind of being consistent. Okay, that may not be for everybody, but for me, willpower and consistency kind of come together because when you are doing something consistently, Aquarius, you begin to create new neural pathways, you begin to create new habits, you begin to move through that resistance by just doing it day after day after day consistently, even on those days where you feel non-productive or you don't feel motivated, but you're still showing up, okay? That to me is essentially kind of what people talk about when they talk about willpower. This forcing or this pushing energy that kind of goes with willpower doesn't always work for me personally, but you take it the way that it resonates for you. But you're moving into this energy here at the end of February, mid-February, moving into the end of February and into March, of being more consistent, more stable, more more secure kind of in the way that you're doing things. And that's creating this big shift. It's creating this energy of you having made it, Aquarius, because you begin to see these big shifts, these big changes, these big pivots, right? And it's all from just being consistent. Sometimes we think we have to do big things or lots of different things, or kind of move towards the shiny objects, right? But if we can get into something, almost niching, whether that is something that you follow or not, niching down or what have you, but focus on one thing and get really damn good at it, Aquarius, right? Get really good at it. Be consistent with it. Continue moving through every day, even when it feels a little tough. Continue with that, and you begin to see how there is a compounding effect that comes through. Now, whatever you think about this astral world word willpower, is what it is. But let's look at the two cards that are out here of this already. You have empowerment and willpower. So you have double power coming through here, Aquarius. You are really moving back into your power. You have made it. You have really moved into the space of kind of understanding, seeing, and knowing just how powerful you are. Okay, let's go ahead and look here. Now we also have Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief, which is what we have just been talking about. So moving into that Leo energy, Aquarius, you believe yourself. So focus on what it is that you are proud of, you're passionate about within yourself, right? And within the reality that you've created. Also remember that you believe yourself. You believe yourself, Aquarius. So, even in those moments, again, where it feels like things may not be working out, like things may be tough, or what have you, you believe yourself. So you can create this energy around yourself where everything works out perfectly for you. Okay, create that identity, reframe, repackage things so that it looks this way. And for some reason the word delusional is coming through here, not in this crazy way or what have you, but in this way where you already know that you have made it, Aquarius, in this way where you already know that no matter what happens or what life throws at you, any twists or turns, that you've already made it. Whatever it is that you are moving towards, you've already done it. It's already done no matter what. Okay, beautiful energy coming through here. Yes, of course. And then you have the Ace of Wands to go with that as well. So manifestation coming in. And isn't this funny, because you also have prosperity over here? So you are definitely in this space of new beginnings with this Ace of Wands. A lot of passion, a lot of creativity, a lot of manifestation energy coming through here, Aquarius. Some of you are really seeing, you're using your imagination, your creativity, and you're seeing the life that you want, the appearance or body that you want, the career, the bank account, whatever it is in your mind's eye. For some of you, you're really, really harnessing this power, or kind of this superpower, if you will. And you're doing this both morning and night, right before you go to sleep and right when you wake up. Really moving into this creative state, really moving into this vision of yourself, of the way that you show up, of the way that you look, of the way that you do things, of the way that your life looks, of where you live, of the clothes that you wear, of how your bank account is, of how you show up in your power. Whatever this may be, Aquarius, you are manifesting this. You are moving into this energy, and you are doing it in the very bold and vibrant way. You're creating inspiration in the people around you, but you also understand that that consistency within that, within doing that morning and night, or within reframing or noticing how you're identifying or labeling yourself or tagging yourself, all of that stuff, really staying with that and being consistent with it is what is creating these shifts, even in those moments where you don't quite see it yet. But you do have a lot of manifestation power going on right now, Aquarius. A lot of power, calling your power back, double power energies. And then you have prosperity. So the power is creating that prosperity around you, Aquarius. For many of you, this prosperity is coming in the form of coin, of financial gain. You can see it's raining money, raining coins all around this image here, Aquarius. There's a lot of prosperity coming through. it is because, remember, you believe yourself, but you're moving into this energy of being empowered, of being consistent, or using that willpower to really, really create what it is. And you are creating this new whole energy around yourself, this new dynamic around yourself, Aquarius, which is really allowing everything to flow in to you. All of the things that you have been thinking about or working on, whatever it is, creating, right? For some of you, you felt like manifestation wasn't working for you, but now that you're moving into this space, Aquarius, and for those of you that haven't been moving into this space, this message is meant for you for sure, to begin to move into this space so that everything can flow into you. Manifestation does work. It depends on how you work it, though. And you are moving into this area, into this space, Aquarius, where you are really creating and allowing that prosperity to flow into you, but you're doing the work to allow that to happen. We tend to think, if we sit on the couch and think, pray, 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 wish, wish, wish all the time, that everything's going to fall into our lap. And there are certain instances where that may happen, but more often than not, we need to actually do the work. We can affirm, we can visualize, we can do all that stuff. And also we need to take action to create that area where prosperity and abundance can flow into, can manifest into our life. And that's where you're moving into, Aquarius. And again, for those of you that haven't been moving into it, this message is for you, to give you the insights, to give you the little nudge to kind of push you into that, to begin. Okay, begin. All right. Now you also have Cancer. Energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So this is really about being highly imaginative. Cancer energy is very highly imaginative, and it's very loyal and tenacious, Aquarius. So there's this emotional and sensitive kind of energy around you, this Cancer energy. So look, you have Leo, you have Cancer, you have the root chakra coming through here, being in your kind of emotional state throughout kind of the rest of February, mid-February, and moving through, Aquarius, being in an emotional state that allows you to really see things. You get to choose who you are, Aquarius, and you get to decide, if something isn't working for you, what is going to work with you, with or for you moving forward, and to create that consistency and to move into that energy to create that prosperity as well around you. Okay. And then you also have the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting, coming in here at the end, Aquarius. This 5 of Pentacles energy coming in to create a little road bump, but that is okay. Some of you are in this space where you are feeling potentially, or you were feeling as if you have been struggling, feeling as if things have been really, not good, or feeling as if you've been kind of lacking in one way or another. This is actually going to pull you out of that, Aquarius. This is going to pull you out of that energy, because look at this at the bottom of the deck. You have the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Cups with the Hermit coming through here. But see, this is the whole thing, Aquarius. When you come into this space, when you begin to understand that you believe yourself, that the way that you're showing up, identifying, that you're labeling yourself, that you're tagging yourself, the inconsistency or procrastination, that sort of thing, it can actually create issues and dilemmas as far as what is manifesting into your life. Because when you are always telling yourself that you're to this or you're not that, or what have you, that is what's being mirrored back to you. That is what is creating in your reality. So many of you are really coming into this place where, you've been feeling that struggle, that loss with that 5 of Pentacles over here, and noticing that things aren't manifesting. Why aren't things manifesting? Why aren't things showing up? Why isn't that prosperity coming in? Why isn't it happening? Why? Instead of, right, because you're creating more of that with this 5 of Pentacles energy, instead of moving into what is trying to, or working its way so hard to come into your life. You've been doing some of the work, but this message is definitely made for you here, Aquarius, because you're in the space where you have made it, or you have that potential to make it, right? That 6 of Wands and that 10 of Cups. This is success here for you. Aquarius. And again, Ten of Cups brings out that emotions, goes with that kind of Cancer energy coming through here as well. You've made it, Aquarius, or you're in the process of making it, but you have to make that choice for yourself. You have to realize that that connection is here, that there are those strong bonds, harmony, that support. There's that victory that is right around the corner for you. Also, you need to remember that you believe yourself. Notice how you are identifying, how you're kind of labeling yourself in the world. Notice if you are being consistent or wishy-washy. Okay, this is kind of your roadmap. But Aquarius, you have this ability. You have this power, double power, empowerment and willpower, calling your power back to you during this time of moving forward, Aquarius, so that you can definitely truly step into this Six of Wands energy that I can't even hold here, and this Ten of Cups energy. If you've been on the channel for a minute, you know that the Six of Wands is my magic card. That is the card that comes out with kind of that validation energy. And you have a double harmony coming through here for you, Aquarius. Double harmony when you move into this energy. If you haven't started already, this is your sign. This is your sign. You've made it, Aquarius. This is your sign. Begin, for those of you that haven't, to move into this energy and allow that prosperity to flow. Open up the floodgates. Let it flow into your life, Aquarius, because it is meant for you. Okay, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, if you, again, would like to wish me a happy birthday today, you can do so. There are different ways. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. There's a donation link in the bottom if you'd like to buy me a decaf coffee or a new deck of cards for my birthday. Also, happy birthday to all of you Aquarians. We are in the last couple days of Aquarius season, yet Aquarians are big, bold, beautiful, amazing people, and of course their energy is strong and fluid throughout the whole year, so that's gorgeous. As always, I do wish you lots of love, lots of joy, lots of joy. Wow, backwards here. Lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love. Look at that. I was trying to make a whole new thing for the end here with all of your current and future endeavors. I will see you in the next reading.